Day one of getting the bus ready for buses by the bridge. It's raining out in good fashion. I'm peeing for all y'all that love to see me pee. So we're gonna pull out the Westie out of the shop, the SO42, and pull in the SO23, and we gotta do a brake cylinder before going. And we got to do a valve adjustment and a tune-up and a couple other random things. So that's on the docket today. Turn the lights on in the shop. Alrighty, we're gonna pull this bad Jimmy out. First, we're gonna lower it off the lift. Tripping over shit. Let's go fire up. I think I have a place to park a vehicle. Is it? Run! It's raining! Oh, we're in. Time to get to work. Alrighty, we're all kitted up here, getting my cart ready for the tools and everything I need for the job done. Got my camera, my collar. So, yeah, use brakes. Y'all know how to do brakes. I didn't fix my collar at all. There we go. Got the old crusty wheel cylinder, leaky guy out. Pretty smooth. On to the next. One of the hard parts is going to be remembering where I put those brake cylinders. My buddy Jake gave me some while I was visiting in Utah, and I don't know what I did with them. It's magical. Kit parts, use them. Let's go take a look. Hot copy. Specs located. Heading down underneath the transmission. We're in the 66 so23, and we're getting our brakes. Now these were new. Oh god. Forget this door's not a latch. Anyways, these were new at some point. I don't know what she did with them. Oh god. Oh yeah, they got a little crusty, but I think they should still work. He's had them sitting around for a while. Crusty. Well, after some inspection, I think she's good to go on, so we're gonna slap her on. Okay. Alright, we got that done. Quick and dirty. I'll eventually do the full brakes, but just changing the cylinder. No need to like go through and clean everything perfectly and whatnot. And the shoes look fine. So next we're gonna adjust the brakes. Too much spin. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna grease the front end. We're gonna oil change, and we're gonna valve adjust, and then by my account, she should be ready for Busted by the Bridge. Exciting stuff. Whoa! Weather got a bit nicer to open up the doors. And you know what that means. Dog time. Just wiping on the engine before getting fully into the oil change. Then we're gonna adjust the tires and then valve adjustment. I drove her today, so we're gonna let her sit for a while on here before I do the valve adjustment. This is our motor. It's not the prettiest motor, but it's not the ugliest motor. Cool 1600 single port, counterbalance crank, new aluminum case, fucking other things going on, just a 1600 single. I'm running used pistons and used heads. Actually, I had a good set laying around. So it's a bit of like just a random slap together build. I actually had the case laying around, had kind of everything laying around. So it's just kind of that vibe. But she's been doing pretty well. I took her on a, maybe like close to 4,000 miles when I went down to SoCal and everywhere, and not a single issue. The only problem I had was right as I got back into Bend, this wire fell off, and that was it. So, all in all, pretty successful trip, pretty dialed little motor. Yeah, I think it should make it to Busted by the Bridge, no problem. Although I am having issues with my diesel heater. I think my voltage regulator's not working, it's overvolting. I don't know, but all around, she's doing good. Well, a little bit of metal chunks. Not loving that. They're pretty small. Ugh. Yikes. Very important while you're waiting for your engine to cool to valve adjust to take a nice bath or on very nice. Here you are on the lap cam for a valve adjustment. The other side will look pretty good. Alright, valve adjustment and oil change is done. I need to take a sip of coffee. So one thing I always do, because I've had it go wrong a lot, or not really wrong, but just had it, is I always wipe down my valve covers, you know, make sure I didn't leave any residue, and then after the oil change, I just fire it up, and I make sure that they don't leak. So I just let it like idle on high for like 5-ish minutes. So that way I know with full certainty that it's not gonna leak. Oh, okay. Took a microsecond for that green light to turn on. Now it's running idle. Well, in that last video, you'll notice it revved slightly. And look at this. Holy shit. That's loose. That's a problem. Let's fix that. It's always important to try to pay attention to things all the time. Holy shit. Transmission coming loose. Well, glad I found that issue. Tightened it back up. Probably do a new transmission mount. Actually, a new transmission in general. Probably. It was popping out of fourth. Kind of stopped popping out of fourth. He hasn't done it in like 3,000 miles. But anyways, yeah. All right. We're all greased up. Brakes are adjusted. Valves adjusted. Brake cylinder changed. Oil change. Fucking not much else to do. She's ready for buses by the bridge. Here she comes. Fig, watch out. So yeah, I'm gonna take it for a quick test drive, make sure everything is good. But should be down. Ready for another few thousand miles to tack on her. Test drive went well. Here is the buses by the bridge. See y'all in a couple weeks.